Good morning everybody and welcome back to the boat. It's pretty grim today. It's not a very nice day. It's absolutely chucking it down outside, but that's perfect for an indoor job, and that's exactly what we're doing today. It's time to start getting the soldering iron out, the wires, the crimps, the crimp tool. We're going to carry on with the 12 volt boat. It's time to carry on with the 12 volt boat. It's time to carry on with the 12 volt boat electric. Okay, here we are, we're back. Right, since the last video, as you can see, I've painted the board. I've put some bolts in and some wing nuts that'll go through the front panel to secure it in place. I've got some little eyelets to put into here. I've got some paracord but I can do all that later. I'm going to be working on this. So first thing to do is work out where this fuse panel is going to go, get that secured, and then we can start thinking about putting the wires in. Right, so just a bit of a closer look at the fuse panel. It's a 12-way. It's got the little LEDs on, so if any of the fuses blow, those LEDs light up to indicate that a fuse is blown, which is a nice little feature. You've got your positive feed at the top, and then you've got your negative buzz bar at the bottom, and then you've got all your connections on each side, and you've got here you can put the fuses in depending on what size of fuse you want to put in. Got the holes at the top and the bottom to secure it. So yeah, it's a nice little fuse board that. I will put links in the description for all the things I've been using, but this is the one I went for, and I think it's quite good. Right, that's the fuse board on. That's where I decided to put it. That'll click into there, and that just clears that sort of control cable, whatever that is. So that'll be like that, and I can just drop it down and I can work on this as and when I want. It's getting pretty miserable out there. I'm glad I'm tucked up in here. Anyway, right, that's the negative. It's already got a crimp on. I've just crimped it again, but what I want to do is I want to put some heat shrink over that. But unfortunately, in this marina, we don't have any shore power. So it's a good job I've got this, my A4E 800 watt power station, which I can plug my heat gun into. And as you'll see, that's 1400 watts, and this is only an 800 watt power station. However, on the first speed, it only goes to about 530 watts. So that, hopefully, will be enough to shrink that onto there. Let's give it a go. Put that on first. So I want that on there to about there. Okay, moment of truth. It's shrinking, it's shrinking. Right, that's perfect. Yep, happy with that. I just thought I'd check what the soldering iron is, and it's only 90 watts. So yeah, that should be fine. That should be no problem at all. Warning, risk of electric shock. Do not use this soldering iron in thunderstorm weather. Now that can go on there like that. Now that does, I've got a, is that going to bend? Yeah, that should be okay. Right, so I can do that like that. So I've got that in position. That's that. I will nip it up later. So so that's the neutral on. Right, I've decided to put a couple of clips in there, just to keep that out of the way. That'll go up around there somewhere, but that's completely out of the way now. I've still got all this area to bring in the positive feeds and take out the negative feeds as well. Right, on to the next bit. There we go. That's the positive feed. I've took that round the back of there. It just works better when it lifts up like that and then just drops down. So right, so that's the positive and negative feeds done. Now we can start thinking about reconnecting the nav lights, the ceiling light, cabin light that's going to go up there, and anything else I care to connect up. So yeah, that's looking quite good. Quite pleased with that. This soldering iron's actually quite good. I didn't pay much for it. Get your solder, various tips, a warning sign. Even got a little thing there to place your soldering iron on, and a wiping sponge. Got my wire already there. So we're going to plug this into the A3 power station and see if we can work out these controls and see how we get on. Plugged in, that says off. I don't know if you can read that, so I'm assuming you press that, hold it down, there we go. Oh, blimey, it's going to explode. I'm assuming that's going to stop at 300 degrees. Right, okay, well, let's give it a go. Oh yeah, look at that. $480 degrees is the maximum you can go to. It's just building itself back up. And it's drawing 34 watts now. 480. Oh, you can see that's a lot better. I've just took that piece of red tape off this wire, thinking it was just indicating a live wire, which it is, but no, it's covering that. Right, I need to chop that out and re-terminate, because I ain't using that. Right, I'm using my first solder cable joiner thing. I have read that you're supposed to seal the ends first so the solder doesn't run out, so let's give it a go. That's that end sealed. That's that end sealed. Right, go solder. Whoa! Oh, hang on, it's bending. Right, the jury is still out. I was on full chat with the heat gun. It took me power station up to 850 watts. The fans kicked in on the power station, and it still hasn't melted that soldering. Having said that, now that it's cooled down, I'm wondering if that is just a grey band and the solder has actually, because it does feel hard, that, and the solder does look like it's melted there, so maybe it has worked. That's rock hard. Maybe that, where are we? See, that's the thing there. And maybe that solder has actually gone, and that's just the colour of the... It might have worked, you know. I think it has. Alright, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Right, we've made progress. It's still blowing a hoolie outside. I'm rocking all over the place here. Anyway, back to the electrics. So, fuse board is in, live feed is in, negative is in to the negative buzz bar. We've got our first live wire which goes up to the switch. It comes out of the switch, goes to the cabin light, which is situated there temporarily. Comes back from the light, back down the negative, down to the negative buzz bar. I've got a 5 amp fuse, which I'm going to put in there. Is it the right way up? That's just me being OCD. I will push that in properly when I've got 2 hands. So all I need to do now is switch on at the battery and give it a test. Okay, power's on at the battery with no flames or explosions, so that's good. Fuse is now in properly. Paranoid. Yeah, right, so we just need to flick the switch. We are getting a little bit of drippage coming in, just there. Right, so this is going to be the light switch. So, ooh, no bang. Still all good. Now then, moment of truth. Is this going to work? Hold your breath, cross your fingers. Way! Dun dun dun! Excellent. Oh, really pleased with that. So that is how it's going to look. The negative feed will come around the edge, because I might want to put something on here at a later stage, so I'm trying to keep the negatives out of the way. I'm going to bring the positives up and out and round through there, keeping these areas free. But that is working. First appliance up and running. Brilliant. Right, we can crack on now. Now you can call me a big kid, but I've just got very excited about something. I've got my first sticker on. Cabin lights. Oh, look at that. Look at that, it's official. These are the cabin lights. Oh yeah. It's been a good morning's work that. So it's time for a brew. I'm using the Tatonka mug today. Thought I'd go posh. We're on coffee and a white chocolate and honeycomb cookie. We're not messing about today. So it has stopped raining now, but as you can see, we are blowing around a bit. It is getting quite gusty out there. Whoop, water's coming in. Yeah, it's pretty windy out there. But because of the rain, you may have noticed that the weed, although it's still very, very thick on the canal, is starting to clear a bit. It'll be starting to sink again, which is great. And in other news, this mooring has been vacant for quite some time now, and I'm contemplating whether to move to that mooring. These are my reasons. This is my pontoon, which I redid, or me and my dad recovered with the galvanised mesh netting. However, on the other side, you'll see I've got another boat there, so there's 2 of us in this little bay. Now if I went in there, oh, sun's coming out. If I went in there, I would have this pontoon to work on the starboard side of the boat, and I'd have that stone path to work on the port side of the boat. I'd have all that grass, which I will call my own, and I'm just thinking I can just jump off the boat, just go on there, deck chairs, chill out. Because the reason I took this one is I thought it'd be easier for me to reverse out, turn and go out that exit there. God, we're blowing all over the place here. But now I've got the hang of doing all that, I think I could quite easily back out of there, turn, and out we go. So I might have a word with the guy who owns the marina and see if I can move. What do you think? Should I go into that one or stay where I am? Please leave a comment down below. It's actually now cracking the flags out there. Still blowing, but it's really, I'm getting quite warm in here now. But just to explain what I'm doing here, these are the nav lights. We've got the port, starboard, stern light and the bow steaming light. So these all need to be connected together. So what I've done is I've split the live wire, put a joining crimp in like these, where I can join two together like I've done there. So if I ever need to disconnect an individual one, I can just take off that heat shrink and just pull them apart, and I can work on whichever circuit I want to work on. Whereas if I'd soldered them all together, I'd have to desolder them all. So it's just, I'm just future proofing. So that's the one I haven't put the heat shrink on yet, so that's how it's going to be joined. So they all need to be connected together. So I've made this little tailpiece which will go to the switch, and then these will all go together. I'll connect them together, and then I'll do the same with the neutrals, and then we're good to go. Then we should be able to get the nav lights connected up then. Right, I had a little bit of a panic on there. I thought, oh no, I've not put the heat shrink on. And I thought, hang on a minute, that's what these are all about. Because it means I can just unclip it, stick the heat shrink on, slide it up, and now I can shrink that onto there like that, and then we're all good again. Panic over. Right, so we've got the nav light circuit connected in now. Comes out of the same 5 amp fuse, up to the switch, back out, through to each light, and then back down the neutral, back down the negative, back to the negative bar. So all it needs to do now is test that. Right, nav lights on. Let's go and have a look outside. Let's see if we don't get blown off the pontoon. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking good. We've got a red light there. We've got a steaming light there. And yep, got the starboard light. Just need to check the swan light, as I like to call it, because whenever I come out the back here, the swan usually turns up to greet me. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Is it on? Is it on? Can you see it? Because I can't. I think it is. Right, we're all good. We're all good. We've got visitors. Hello. Oh heck. Oh, she didn't like that. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. Look at these. They're getting big, aren't they? Hey? Still got your 5. Hey? Don't worry. Come on, you should know me by now. You're supposed to be the nice one. That's really, oh, really pleased with that. So all that remains to do now, it's getting a bit messy in here. That is pretty much it, because that's all I've got. I've got nav lights, I've got a cabin light, and I did have the depth sounder here, but we're not going to use that. I might connect it up, because it'll do me for now. But I think I just need to tidy this up, and then we're happy with that. Whew, it's blowing a hoolie out there. It's like being on the ocean waves. Right. Oh, I've done a bit of tidying up. As you can see, got a few more clips in around here, so they're all nice and neat now. I'm just going to try putting the front panel on using these new wing nuts. Sorry, these new wing nuts. Just to see how it's not going to. Well, actually, I have bought some of these that I'm going to put in there and try and hold it up with paracord. So I might just try that. Okay, so before the internet has an absolute meltdown, this is just a temporary measure. This isn't how I'm going to be doing it. I will be using the paracord. I mean, I've got the little hook there, paracord, nautical knot, bowline or bowline, however you want to say it, goes up through that screw hole, round the panel, helm panel, back out, down through that one, and then I've got a little loop, and I've just put a bolt through there because there was already a hole there in the bulkhead. Wing nut, nut on the end, little loop, job's a good one. Unhook, and then down she comes. There you go, that's how it works. And then to go back up, we hoist it back up again like that. Don't forget, this is only temporary, don't panic, I'll come up with some fancy solution, and that hooks on there like that. So now I should be able to put the panel on the front and secure with these wing nuts. Let's give it a go, and then we're done. And there we have it, wing nuts on, wing nuts on. Yeah, once that's carpeted, that'll all just blend in, and then I've got all that now that I can put whatever I want up there. Pictures of the family, shelving, that timer panel can go on there, hooks for keys, anything I want. Right, really pleased with that. All the electrics now are all hidden behind there. Job done. And when I want to work on the electrics, we undo the wing nuts, panel comes off, there's all the electrics. Oh, how am I going to work up there? Not a problem. We just unhook that, down it comes, and now we can work on the electrics. Absolutely brilliant. Right, I'm really pleased with that. I'm going to call it a day. Right, I'm absolutely sweating cobs now. It's really warm outside. I'm in this confined space, like I say, I've been using the heat gun. I'm right by the window, so I'm absolutely... Anyway, I'm happy with that. It's all done. I could do more, I could film more, but there's nothing actually at the moment to wire in. But I can add to that whenever I want now. I've got loads of freebays. I've got me nav light sticker on there now, on the fuse board, on the fuse panel. I've got all the cables neatly secured. Yeah, all good. I need to adapt the paracord sort of thing. It works, it's fine. But yeah, I'll come up with it. Actually, I'm gonna put that one over to you. How can I secure this panel instead of using this sort of paracord harness? I don't want to screw into here if I can. I mean, I could use a bolt. I might use a bolt. I want you to put in the comments what you think I need to secure that in that position. Comments down below. But yeah, other than that, we're all done. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I know it was a three-parter, but we finally got to the electrics, to the interesting bit with the wires and the fuse panel and everything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on my next video every Thursday, 7 PM. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. We've got a boat here that's come adrift. Jaina. Oh dear, that's not right, is it? Right, I think I want to do my updates today. Let's see if we can sort this out. There isn't even a rope at the back. At the stern. rope has come off at the back there. It's come off from there. So I might have to get off. I'm trying to help somebody out here, pecking me. See if I can get over that rope. Right, it's sorted. Let's hope the boating gods look down on me favourably.